Hello, well, home from work as of half an hour ago. Totally exhausted. Why do we do it? Work like a slave for less than a minimum wage. Someone asked, have you got a pay rise as of April the 1st? I thought, yeah, that's an appropriate day for it. That's a bit of dust. I've filmed this before, but this is a new film because when I took my bike in for the little job on the master cylinder, there was a chap with Pan-European ST1100 in red. And it is a deep red. He was saying, oh, it's a deep red. I said, yeah, mine's a sort of Italian red, which matched my Aprilia. And I got this when I got my Super 4, red and black 1300. And he had a black top box, this Pan-European rider. And I said, well, if you want one, this is going cheap. It costs 120. It's probably a lot more expensive these days. GV Floor 35 litre. Almost mint condition, as you can see. Totally unused. And it's not the silly jack. I mean, you can get 55 litre, can't you? This is just a nice size. Fits 2 helmets in. I forgot what the blurb says. New mounting plate. So I said to him, I said, you can have it for £50 because I had it on at 60 a while back. Nobody seemed interested. I did a video of it about 2 or 3 years ago. Not one murmur about it. And when I traded my... Well, I sold the Aprilia to my brother, but when I traded the Super 4 in, of course I left the top box at home. That's all I can say, really. Sorry, I'm just very tired. Should I do a compilation of clips from this week? I mentioned this the other day. I'm thinking of giving this away to anyone thinking of beginning to do any vlogs. And rather than fork out for a camera, they can have that old one of mine. The microphone leads have come. I'm still waiting for some from China. The ones I got ordered from China, the ones I've got are the ones from the UK suppliers. That's what I intend to put in the RI tomorrow, if I have time. And the ones from China are little stiff ones, like that, only microphone there, plugged there, and it's flexible for use with a laptop, you know, to have stuck up. Yeah, I thought that'll be handy. So imagine, I mean, that's a plug that goes in the back of the camera, but imagine that's your microphone, and that's a lead into the camera. I think it'll work quite well, but will they work okay? We're coming from China. I think they're so worried about negative feedback. Stuff tends to be reliable off eBay, doesn't it? So I thought, should I wait or should I fit that tomorrow? But there's been a development. You know, I was thinking of getting a second helmet. My weekend helmet is going to be that new RI one. That's going in the bin once I've took the camera and microphone off. Because it's just a cheap, nasty one that was £40 or £50 5 years ago, I think. And this one I've got on, the old shoey, is at least 15 years old. And I was looking on eBay. Ooh, new, fortune, that shoey ride. What is this racket? Jeez. Do people actually dance to that? Oh man, oh yeah, oh man. Then again, I suppose our generation were as bad with all that Happy Mondays cobblers. I like the Smiths, but really hell, anything else was just a racket. Yippee, yippee, yay, yay! I'm going to a nasty party today. Wah. No, not my kind of stuff. That's why I was into the Beatles when I was young in the late 70s and all through the 80s. What was I saying? Helmets. Oh yeah, eBay. Second-hand one come up in America of all places. Like that, blue, only with RI here. And it must be an old one. But it says very, very good condition, all vents work. A little white bit out here, like mine has, a little chip. Otherwise, excellent condition. It says $72, £55. But the post is another bloody 38, and then a customs charge. And I thought, well, I was looking at another UK second-hand RI one with a big bloody chip on it where it hit a brick wall. Oh, I've got some, and that was a high-vis one. Oh, I've got some yellow paint I've covered. I thought, well, that's had a whack. This one in America is a double XL, like that, an RI, for less than 100 quid. And I told the mate at work, oh, second hand. I said, I know, you never know who's been in them, but it looked clean. And no usual, I mean, when they get old, they all start flaking here, don't you, and under here. Like that does. They'll go ratty, can you see? And, well, they don't look so bad, actually, for a cheap helmet. Normally all that vinyl comes off when they look crap. That's a double XL, can you see? So, I've ordered it as a commuting helmet to use for work. And potentially, maybe sometime I'll use it on a weekend ride as well. You know. So, yes, I will do a compilation of clips from this week. Okay, bye for now. Well, here it is, all done. I said I'll reconnect that with some sticky foam. £106 something. I told him to put change in there. They're doing her ambulance collection, but I was saying I intend donating again to Jennings, seeing as she appealed for her husband's memory, donations to her ambulance because they picked him up. Oh, that noise, noise over there, I thought that were my brakes. Let's test them. Well, because they were binding on before, I suppose that travel is normal. Yeah, it's about 20 mil before they go on. I forgot my high-vis vest, but I think I'm high-vis enough with this new jacket on. Ron, you alright? Well, hello. It's Thursday, dinner time, just about to have my dinner. And yes, all the stereotypes you've heard about us northerners are true. Mushy peas and a pie. No, I'll make some gravy. Taking these to work, peaches, sausage muffin, crisps, and vitamin packed cream egg chocolate mousse thingies. I have to eat all four unless I put 2 in the fridge. Save until I get home. Someone commented it's untidy. Untidy? This is it's not a kitchen, it's a bike workshop. You twerp, that's why you've been deleted. You are being deleted. Don't tolerate any sarcastic, negative cobblers, sorry, but do without cobblers. Start your own channel. Typically I checked and it says, this channel has no content. No, it won't have, will it? I'm pleased to say the inline volume controllers arrived yesterday. I'm going to do a separate vlog at weekend of setting up the new microphone in my new helmet. Don't need that long cable. And like I said, I'm hoping just to use this. Back of the camera is a 2.5mm mic socket. There's no volume adjust, rather strangely, in my cheap action cam. So, the chap that reviewed it, Techmon in Manchester, and recommended it as a good cheap camera for motorbike use and surfing use actually, because once the door is closed it's fully waterproof. And yes, as people have said, it is rather big. So it's because it's got a viewing screen on the back and that door closes and it's fully waterproof. I could go diving with that if I wanted. Diving in the sea, I mean, not any other type of diving. Pardon. Yeah, so I'll be doing with my new Aria helmets. I'll be doing a camera setup and sticking the bracket on, which is here already. And because you have to angle it, I'm going to add some of this sticky foam which I got from Halfords. Still plenty left. I could do with getting another roll of that now. And to secure it, I've seen people, oh, my camera's gone bouncing down the road. Well, it won't stay on with just a pad of 3M sticky stuff. Because in the summer it softens, weakens, and the leverage will just pull it off and it'll go bouncing down the road. And there you are, with your camera knackered. So what I do, it might look a bit odd, but I put tape on, and then wrap the tape all the way around, and then try and add a trim to it. To look, what the hell is that? It's called an overspray, something. Maybe that's what they meant by untidy. Yes, I'll do a separate upload of that at the weekend. But yeah, my bike's back. I thought my cob lights had failed, but they just switched them off. They must have been having a play with my cob lights. Oh yeah, sorry, I mentioned this, didn't I? Yeah, I've got the new, I got 3 because they're only cheap. There we are. Inline volume controllers, total length 27 centimeters. Because, as I said, the camera doesn't have an inline volume controller of any sort. It's got nothing. Sorry, an internal adjust. You think of the same mic level, 1 to 16. It says volume, and I thought, oh, is that it? And it isn't, it's the bleep volume, and the playback on the little screen. Because there's a little speaker underneath. How that's waterproof, I don't know, it's probably plastic cone. Yeah, so on Saturday that's what I'll be doing. Setting up the camera on the new brackets, on the new helmets. I was looking on eBay last night, and there's a nice blue, just like that, all blue, no pattern on, just a ray here. And it's an old helmet, but where do you think it is? In America. $72, £55, and £50, was it? Sorry, $50 port, which was 30 odd pound. And it was from some kind of Christian second-hand dealer. And there was a slight, well, like that, a slight chip in almost exactly the same place. A white chip here, a couple of scuffs on the back. I'd like it, but, you know, as a spare helmet for commuting, you never know the history, do you? It was XXL and it said clean, but you could see a couple of grubby marks here. And you think, ooh, who's had the helmet on before? Ooh. It could have been a bloke with a beard full of bits of sausage. So no. So it'd be £100, and then someone else was selling a shoey. I forgot what the model was, a high vis one, and that had a chip on. I've repaired it with shoey paint. Oh, yeah, but it still had a wipe. I caught it on a brick wall, £98. Or I make an offer, but once again, thought it said 4 years old, but hardly used, just on a few Sunday rides while you're there. Again, aren't you? Who's used it? Baldrick. So I think I'd rather buy a new one. Right, well, I'll add this on somewhere. I did a little video leaving the shop yesterday, but it was drizzling slightly and I had nothing to say. So I'll add this on somewhere else, maybe. I'll do a film on the way to work today, but not going to be very interesting. Are they ever untidy? Untidy? Everything's on shelf. Untidy? What do you mean untidy? Untidy? Hmm? Oh, you're alright. Cold wind, blustery, marvellous. Bit of a contrast from last year. We had a heat wave start in April, May, June. What are you doing? And they never indicated that junction. Why? That cherry blossom out. Well, I won't be going to Blackpool this weekend. I thought of going to the Seaside for my first visit of the season, but no point if nothing's open. I once went in May, one of my videos is from May, and I went and none of the bloody shops were open. I said, not see, what do you mean, not see, not season yet. I said, well, the sun's shining and it's 70 degrees and it's May. I think if I had a shop I'd open it. Who's this tapping his back brake? Tapping the brakes. So yes, here we are, fully functioning, and I've checked the little boots, the new boot is on. And as I said, it should outlast the length of the bike's life now, another 40,000 miles. Somebody said don't squirt it with WD-40 or it'll just rot the rubber. Use silicone grease if you must. Squirt stuff anywhere. Yeah, he's just been up my back, that chap. He missed a bit of glass, so I've just been sweeping it up. Not one of my cats got in the post. And I'm pleased to see the council actually actively cleaning our litter-strewn streets up. It shouldn't be necessary though, should it? I've seen so-called adults having their meal and just dumping the bloody wrappers in the streets. There were 3 builders or something, some herberts in a van, chomping away, and then when I came back from the shop, it was all dumped in the street despite a litter being at the end of the street. Although they've cut back on litter bins, there was something in council newsletter about that. They're doing away with the amount of litter bins, so therefore they overflow and the bloody litter blows everywhere. Or people chuck it in the street. Why not just keep a plastic bag in the van and take it home? Like I said, adults with the minds of children. Fucking hell. Which brings me to what I was saying earlier about people who leave sarcastic comments. Invariably the people that have no content on the YouTube channel. Why have a YouTube channel with absolutely nothing on it? Do they start it just so they can leave silly childish comments, taking the piss of what other people put up? And I had one yesterday talking about the state of my kitchen again. Well, it's not a kitchen per se, it's my motorbike workshop. That's why there's stuff all over. All that bike stuff, if that wasn't there, it'd look quite presentable. There's just shelves and shelves of cleaning stuff, and little boxes of bolts and things. It could all be hidden by a cupboard door, and that's what I intend getting, a cupboard to put it all in once that money comes. So shut off with your silly comments. Or put something up. You must have a normal camera or a silly bloody camera phone. Or take some pictures, make a photo slideshow and upload that. This channel has no content. I think I'll title it that. This channel has no content. Because it's just a silly Herbert that likes to make silly comments. You probably type comments to little girls to upset them. A lovely girl from Clitheroe, I think she lives in Clitheroe, that jacked it all in because she kept getting silly catty comments either from lads or girls. She did about I don't know, about 30 vlogs, I think, restaurant reviews and makeup reviews and things, all sweet little girly things. I think she was age 30 something, and she just stopped. Although she deletes my comments, I think I upset her. I think I upset her by making it obvious that I fancied her. Fancied her. Is this the language of Shelley and Keats? Oh, I fancy you, love. Wanna jump on the back of my bike and we'll go to Blackpool? I'll take you to that pirate pub and we'll have a big burger and chips. So there you have it. Trolls. Silly trolls leaving silly comments. Sod off. Look at that. With all that jiggle off, if it went for a series of bumps, it's just road vibration. Would them pipes, I suppose a friction between them would hold them all on, but bloody hell. Still, how would you secure them otherwise if your flatbed isn't long enough to accommodate them? Some scary loads being carried on trucks, isn't there? Just waiting to bounce down the road towards bikers. Because of the cold wind, I put my big high-vis jacket on. Can you see? Oh, you must be able to see. Everyone can see, hopefully. They've actually had snow up in the Lake District, and yet, what is it, April, May, June, it's only 11 weeks off midsummer. Yeah, it's 11 weeks off midsummer, and then it's all downhill to winter. What a crap bloody climate we have. He's got some kind of safety tarpaulin, all is safely gathered in, dropping bits off. What was that? Ouch, ouch. Little stones, that's what they are. I'll back off a bit. Oh, Adam sent an email saying his wife says the little clock's arrived. As you can see, mine's still going strong. I sent him my white one because he has a white bike. More little stone, that's going to chip my bloody paintwork. Just what I mean, crap being transported. I mentioned when that big twin wheeled tipper truck was whizzing round the narrow road to my town. Let me see, you won't be able to see, well, that could hit my lens on this camera. It's only plastic. Yeah, I once saw something whizzing around the back wheels of a big twin wheel tipper truck. What's that? Whiz, 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 whiz. And it turned out to be almost a complete brick. And obviously it run over a brick at a wedge there, and then we're whizzing round. It worked its way out. And it didn't, luckily it didn't fly up in the air and then hit me. It hit the floor with a bang, hit the back of the tipper truck with an even louder bang, and then bounced 1-2 and then went to the side onto the hard shoulder. I thought, bloody hell. And the lorry started indicating to pull in, so I did. And it was a little middle-aged chap. Has it hit you? I said, no, what was it? I thought I'd hit you. I said, a brick stuck between your tyres. Oh, why have you stopped then? I thought you might be concerned as to what the bang was. I said, it was a very loud bang, a brick hitting your bloody metalwork at high speed. And Adam said any driver worth his salt would do a double check that there's nothing wedged in his bloody tyres if he's been on a building site and run over a load of bloody hardcore and stuff. But he said they're under pressure to deliver loads. That's how they're paid, per load, so they'll be whizzing off for the next delivery to get another payment, won't they? Fiesta. See, they're all little wedge shapes. I never fit in anything to learn to drive. The Hummer School of Motoring, learning a Hummer. Are you going to turn over? You're waiting good. Magpie. 1 for silver, 2 for gold, 3 for a secret never to be told. Yeah, 2 magpies. I just won the lottery, £4.80. 2 numbers and a lucky star, so I've just got 2 more lines for tomorrow. 60 million, that'll do for me.